There we go. Hi there, friends of YouTube. My name is Dee, and I am here to try this thing out yet again. I'll give you a little bit of history of what's going on here, so this post will make a little bit more sense since it's just me starting all over. About 2 years ago, I decided that I wanted to become part of the, I guess, online pagan community that I guess I should start there. I'm pagan, hi, and I practice witchcraft. I had always been watching a bunch of videos on YouTube, like every now and again they would pop up, be like, try this simple money spell, and like the charming Pixie Flora, and I think she's Flora Sage now, and Piper's Pagan Path, Tiptoe Chick stuff, Ember Honey Raven, all of these wonderful, wonderful, wonderful witches that I've been watching on YouTube, and I just wanted to, I guess, be a part of that, or attempt it anyway. So about 2 years ago, I created a blog because I've always loved writing, and I started a YouTube channel. The issue with that was that I, at the time, was severely depressed. And a lot of my writing and speaking were very uninspired, and it turned into me just complaining and crying to a bunch of people about what was going on in my life, and it was because I didn't have any other outlet, and I wasn't healthy. I wasn't healthy physically, I wasn't healthy emotionally. We were going through really bad financial situations, my family was kind of falling apart, and I wasn't doing well. So I wasn't really speaking about anything relevant, A, and B, my heart wasn't in it. So this is me starting over, and I'll tell you a little bit about how I got to this point where I do want to start over. See, about 7 months ago, I guess, in the thick of me being depressed and in the height of our financial turmoil, my fiance and I decided that we were going to move in with his parents for about 3 months, and we decided that would give us enough time to come up with a deposit on a house. We really wanted a house, that it would give us time to rebuild our credit a little bit, that we could pay down our debts, and we wanted to get my shepherd fixed. You see, my little gray-nosed baby right here, she, well, I guess whenever we first got together, moved in together about 3 years ago, rewind a second, whenever I first got my dogs, nobody ever really said, hey, you need to get them fixed, and this is why. Because I was like 16 when I got my lab, and we were 18 whenever I got the shepherds. Here, let me see if I can get her. See her right there? How cute is she? You know, I was in high school, and none of the vets were ever like, you need to get them fixed, and this is why. This is what will prevent. So my lab, about 3 years ago, got pyometra, which is a severe uterine infection that, if not treated, will kill them. And, oh, my nose ring is hanging out. Don't mind me, I gotta fix that. So our first task when we moved in with his parents was to get my shepherd fixed. And as fate would have it, that was the best thing we possibly could have done for her, because if we did not get her fixed, we never would have found out that she had cancer. And it was a very aggressive form of cancer that could really only be treated through chemotherapy. It wasn't like a big mass tumor that could go in and be removed, which would have been a lot cheaper. So our 3-month stay turned into a 7-month stay because she had to go through 3 months of chemotherapy, which ended up being more than our rent and bills combined. So we weren't, long story short, we left his parents' house in a worse financial state than when we started. And that's just life sometimes. I was very depressed while living at his family's house, and it got so bad that my family had to take me to the hospital at one point because I was having panic attacks so bad. And my poor fiance had to, just take care of the both of us, I guess. But because of that, I was able to get the help that I needed. I was able to go talk to professionals and see professionals so that I wasn't going through this alone anymore as far as the depression went. And after I got on medication and after I began talking to somebody, I really felt a calling to start writing again. And it started as me writing in my book of shadows, and it ended up with me restarting my blog. And I was much more inspired whenever I was writing this time. I wasn't just complaining out loud anymore on this forum that I called Pagan. I was actually writing about paganism and how I celebrated the wheel of the year and the little magical things that I do throughout the day. And I think it helped me. It helped me a lot to overcome whatever issues I was having. And I enjoyed it a lot more. And readers enjoyed it a lot more, thankfully. I hope. They seem to enjoy it a lot more. There's a lot more activity on the blog now. So this, I think, is the next step for me. We've moved. We are still in the fucking hole whenever it comes to money. We are working our ass off to get out of debt. And, we were all 18 once. And, I almost dropped it. Sorry. We were all 18 once, and I made a lot of bad choices when I was 18. And, still not done paying off my taxes from like 4 years ago. And my credit is... saying my credit is bad is not doing it justice type deal. Yeah, we're still not where we want to be, but we're better, and I'm better. And I think that now I am more able to relate to people, and that I'm more able to speak about things that I'm passionate about, and that I'm just better. And this is me wanting to start over, me wanting to try again. And it would be interesting to see where it goes. I'm definitely happy with the direction the blog has gone in. I'm definitely getting a lot more feedback on it. So witchyd.wordpress.com, that is, I'll add a link or something like that. And I'll also add this on the blog as well as a little contact or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm ready to change. I'm ready to turn my life around. I'm ready to network with other pagans. I am ready to teach those who are just beginning, and I'm ready to learn from those who've been doing this a lot longer than me. Probably sometime in the very near future, I will post a video about how I was first introduced to paganism. I don't know. I'll figure it out. We'll see what direction the wind blows me in. And, yeah, that's all I gotta say for right now. I am starting over. I am not the same person I was 2 years ago. I'm a much happier person. I'm a much healthier person. I am a lot broker of a person. Haha. Got more money issues than I started, but you know what? That's life. And there will always be money issues, and the point is that I'm fixing it now, and that is not what's important to me. What's important to me is that I've realized that I've made mistakes in the past, and I'm just very much ready to move forward. So I am starting over. I am going to forget about all the mistakes that I've made in the past. I'm going to forget about, oh God, I deleted a lot of the videos that I posted originally. I think I left one because it reminded me, I think, yeah, I left a witchy shopping, like a witchy haul type video, and I kept it up there because I remember the day that I got all that stuff, and how I felt on that day. It was a very good day. I think it was like the middle of October, and it was one of the very few good days that I had in that time period, and I just like to go back and look at it. So yeah, I guess I'll stop right here. If you stopped by to watch it, thank you. I appreciate it. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.